Hello. So I chose The Melancholy Play by Sarah Rule. This play explores the nature of melancholy and its impact on relationships. The play's whimsical and surreal elements highlight how sadness can intertwine with joy and affect those around us. The themes of the play are the interplay between happiness and sadness, the impact of an individual's emotional state on their relationships, the idea of melancholy as both a personal and communal experience. Sarah Rule likely wrote this play to explore the emotional spectrum in a unique and unconventional manner. The use of fantastical elements allows for a deeper examination of how melancholy can both be a burden and a source of connection. The themes that I want to explore with how I direct the play include melancholy, love, whimsy, and the contrast between genuine emotion and exaggerated dramatics. The play's exploration of human connection, especially through Tilly's unique perspective on sadness and connection, stands out to me. I like how she enjoys her sadness, and there's no difference between when she's happy to be happy and happy to be sad. Um, the acting style, I would want the actors to comically overreact, being overly dramatic and passionately in love. This style will add to the whimsical and romantic atmosphere, balancing genuine emotion with theatrical exaggeration. As soon as I read the lines from Lorenzo, I knew this is the way I wanted to go. I liked how overly dramatic he is. So the theatrical space, I really like the production of The Tempest. So a lot of my inspiration comes from that for this. I like it to be moody, misty, and dramatic. I want to feature lots of lights and projections. There's a central chase, a balcony, and then large fake French windows in the back that the actors can interact with and they can open. The atmosphere will be whimsical and romantic. So the setting enhances the play's themes, creating a visually engaging and immersive experience that reflects the emotional depth and whimsical nature of the story. Now let's go into casting actors. First, for Tilly, I chose Florence Pugh. A lot of the actors I chose both have played very emotionally dramatic and deep roles, but they also have played roles that are a bit more comical. Florence Pugh, I know she's famous for being in Midsummer, and that was a very emotional movie. And then I know she's also in the Black Widow movie, and that one she's very funny in that one. But I like how her ability to portray complex emotions. I feel like she's very famous for her pout, and I think that she'd be great for playing Tilly because Tilly just enjoys her melancholy a lot. So I have some pictures. Here's some pictures from my costume design. I want it to be flowy and romantic. For her makeup, I thought that the idea of tears permanently being on her face the whole entire time would be nice. I also included the bike that she has later on in the play, and I wanted that to look very romantic as well. For Frank, I chose Oscar Isaac. Like I said, he's played really lots of dramatic roles, but also he's very silly and funny, and his roles in Star Wars and things like that. I like his look, and I think that he would fit Frank a lot with how he is very introspective and soft. So, a very basic costume design for him. For his twin Frances, I chose Aubrey Plaza. I think she has really good humor, and she'd add a lot to the cast. She can also play very dramatic roles and be comedic. So for her look, I went for more of a masculine outfit to complement her brother. For Joan, I chose Saoirse Ronan. The main reason I chose her was because she can do an English accent, but I also think that her acting is really nuanced and complicated. She can be very vulnerable like the other actors too. So we have her old made outfit, and then later on the script says that she wears a scarf and dark glasses, so I thought it would really look like this, more dramatic and romantic. I would not do her lipstick that dark though. Then for Lorenzo, the therapist, he's going to be played by Pedro Pascal. He's very silly, but also plays very serious roles. For Lorenzo's Italian, so I think that Pedro Pascal would play an Italian character very well, and being very over romantic and chasing Tilly. So I wanted softer costume design for him, sweaters and things like that. Lastly, for Julian, I picked Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves, I feel like, is very stoic and quiet, so he'd be great to have in the corner the whole entire play until it's his time to shine at the very end of it. He's very grounded, and I think that recently his roles in recent movies where he's a bit more silly have inspired me to pick him. So he also plays bass, so I feel like he would be a great person who, since he likes music, I would just do a simple outfit, more formal than the rest of the cast. For set design, we have a central chase, a balcony, French windows, and projections of rain and water. The overall design will be moody and misty. The lighting and projections will create dramatic and immersive experience. Projections of rain and water will enhance the sense of melancholy. So here's our main set furniture. I used a lot of the recommendations from the script of the chase, the 2 chairs. We have the cello, and then I want 3 French windows in the back. They would be more framed fake windows, but they're able to swing open, and a mirror. And then we have extras. Francis and Frank's chair and mannequin will be moved for when they're in the salon and at the tailor. I really wanted to include a balcony. So the balcony will be on the right side of the stage, but it's still out of the way from the main action area. I think it enhances the romantic ambience, and it will feature elements like iron rails, vines, and soft ambient lighting. I think it's also a good canvas for the projections to go on, so that the audience can better see the projections. So small details like lanterns, flower pots, and drapes will make it more romantic. Now, lighting. Here's my mood board for the lighting. I really went into lighting. So soft diffused lighting will be used to create a misty and dreamy environment. The color palette will be soft blues and greens, but I also want warm tones around when there's love confessions and things like that. I think the blue and green tones will be used for when Tilly is explaining her own melancholy. I like the projections of rain and water to be in the design, so I want to cast them on the windows, the floor, and sometimes the actors. I think during transitions to balance the projections and traditional lighting between transitions will help them. And I want lighting on the central chase, and I learned about the scopos, the stencils that make the lights on the walls, like this picture on top, and layered lighting. I would also like to have interactive lighting, like on the windows when the actors open and close the windows when they're talking about during certain scenes. And then on the balcony, romantic lighting again, soft, so that it'll reflect the moods of the scene. And that's all I have. Thank you.